I lost the first clip for this setup, but so far I've added moss and a cork log, and now you can see that I'm adding some coconut husk. I'm using a grapevine piece to section the sand from the coconut soil, and then I'm adding some moss on top of it. In this setup, I wanted the wood pieces to look like trees, so I'm half burying this one. It's a driftwood piece, so that it kind of looks like a dead tree. And I'm also doing that for this one, and I struggled a little to find a place, but I ended up placing it here. This setup is supposed to be inspired by the Frozen 2 movie and then the nature in Norway. When I was burying this cork log, I already found one that was burrowed down in the bedding, and I really like how the half-buried cork log looked after I've added stuff around it, which you can see later. Pressing down the bedding so that burrows will be more stable and hold. I never clean the cages, I more rearrange them. For Midnight and Butterfly, I rearrange them around every 5th week because they get really bored of setups, and it's only way to keep them happy because of their neurological issues. For Lotus, I've had him for half a year, around that, and I've never rearranged his setup. Not clean it either, just removing pee when it's needed. I really like how Cork Branches looks in cages, and that's what I'm adding now. I've found them in a few pet stores here in Norway, but I've never seen them online anywhere. She has an 11-inch wheel that I have painted a butterfly on because her name is Butterfly, and I usually put it in the sand area because that's where it's lowest. And then I'm adding a ceramic tunnel that I made myself and trying to fit a hide, but I didn't end up being able to fit it in anywhere, so I just removed it. I didn't like how this terracotta pot looked in the cage either, so I removed it after. And then a cork log. I loved how all the wood pieces looked stacked onto each other in a bundle. And in the deep bedding area, I added a few more things. I added a cork piece, and then this ceramic Christmas tree, or tree that I bought in the Christmas section of a store. I wish I bought 2 of them because they were on sale. The Enchanted Forest in Frozen 2 has many fall trees with orange leaves and stuff. So I used sorghum or dairy sprays as the orange red trees. I used 2 old ones and then 2 new ones. And then some grass sprays and 2 millet pieces. In the normal forest part, I'm adding many mushrooms. Some of them I've made myself and some I found in stores. And then one I have had as Christmas decoration since I was little, so I don't know where that one's from. Now I'm adding a ceramic butterfly that I also made. And then I'm adding a food dish and a water dish. You can't really see it that well. A red millet piece. And then herbs. I'm adding different herbs in to different forests. In the enchanted one, I'm adding dandelion leaves, and in the normal one, I'm adding raspberry, hazel, and dried flowers. This is the finished setup. I'm pretty happy with how it looks. This area is supposed to be like the area with the trolls. And then this is the Enchanted Forest and normal forest. Her cage is an IKEA detail, which is approximately 950 square inches, and she's a dwarf hamster. I hope you liked the video and voiceover, since this is the first time I'm doing that. And here we have Butterfly, the hamster living in the cage.